All right, good. Wednesday evening, meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Pros, and Responding Fire. We're talking about what's going to happen over the next week or so, and your Thanksgiving, how that's going to play out, and what we're going to see weather-wise, and we will show you some of what could be setting up for our snow season here in the East Coast. First, we see some snow here in the upstate areas of New York, parts of Vermont. Some flurries have gotten over into parts of Massachusetts, nothing much. That will move off the coast. Cold air dives in. Some of the coldest Thanksgivings ever, or close to it here in New York and Philadelphia. Cold Thanksgiving here in Roanoke, and that'll keep up with the cold air just dropped into place for Black Friday also. Then you're going to see something interesting. That rain going to start from the west, and this is going to get interesting as that heavy rain moves through. There is a potential right there overnight on Friday night that we see some sleet. We'll look closer in the mid-Atlantic here shortly. The strong low here, we'll have to watch that and see what happens there. Heavy rain moves up. We get really good snow come across the Chicagoland area. That thing will move to the east and then to the northeast. And we won't really see nothing much out of that in the East Coast. Cold air then bangs up into the high pressure. We get cold air sunk really far into even to the Carolinas with the 540 line. You can see the snow comes down the line, but we get a switch up, and we will then see some snow from Chicago to Ohio. We may see some starting precipitation towards the 29th, right along in the Blue Ridge Mountain chain. A lot of this will be up near parts of northern Virginia. We could see some snowfall by Friday, maybe a little bit in Delaware Valley. Not really big right now. What's going on here? A new low pressure out in the Midwest brings snow to the Minneapolis area, and probably blizzards out near Omaha and parts of Iowa. Heavy rain otherwise. That then cranks up also. One thing you will see here is cold air, and you get a low pressure system. This is pretty far out, so it's not catching it correctly, but I think this could, if it hits all at the right time, be something to look forward to early December for sure. And then we get a next low pressure, so a 540 line dropping south. This looks like trouble too by the 7th. We're going to have to watch out real closely here on the East Coast. The beginning of December is when we start to crank up a little bit. I think most of our snow, though, will be later in the month and definitely in January and February. Long range, but let's just look at what we've been seeing going on. Now, like I said, I'm going to back this up so we can look at what may happen here Friday. Let me pull up into the regions in the Northeast. What that's going to do is allow us to see closer what's going on. And like I said, as that pink kind of sets down toward Roanoke, that kind of shows some wintry precipitation. That would be Friday night into Saturday. Nothing heavy, obviously, but something we got to keep an eye on. Just having a hard time pulling it all on one moment, actually. So it looks like it's going to do that right now. So it's good. It's going to actually pull me the data. It was having a rough time wrapping it. See, here's Roanoke right along the Blue Ridge. Could be interesting for some sleet, freezing rain, and some snow actually here on the day on Friday night into Saturday. So we'll keep you updated before it turns into all rain. Keep you updated. Meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Pros. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.